Guys, my name is Mayra Renteria. This presentation will prove that both society and individual have the same powerful force by literary analysis. This presentation will be based in two books, The Outsiders and The Lottery. At the same time, this presentation will explore literary devices like characterization and conflict. The Outsiders, Hinton demonstrates how society can influence one person. Hinton used primary and secondary characters to effectively support her idea. The Sox were rich and powerful, but they lacked sensitive and were selfish. As opposed to the Sox, the Greasers were more emotional and obviously less well off. Sherry, a female Sock, illustrates this idea clearly. You are more emotional, we are sophisticated, cool, the point of not feeling anything. Hinton 38. Your social status is not important. For this reason, Greasers and Socks are different from each other. However, Hinton also wrote Randy's character. Randy was one of the Socks and also one of the minor characters. With this character, Hinton wanted to demonstrate how the society can influence to one person. Randy said, Greasers will still be Greasers and Socks will still be Socks. Hinton 117. Randy said, Greasers will still be Greasers and Socks will still be Socks. Hinton 117. In Randy's case, he was a realistic person. Although he wanted to be a good person, but his social class didn't let him. Hinton showed that when someone wants to change, the social class don't let them because the society catalog for being rich or being poor. Randy said, Greasel was still similar to the lottery. Jackson used similarities as well as some primary characters and minor characters. But at the same time, she wrote about Mr. Summers, who was the main character in the lottery. Mr. Summers was a round-faced, jovial man, and he ran the co-op business. He had no children, and his wife was a Scot. Jackson first page. Similar to the lottery, different from Hinton, Jackson used violence to prove that an individual have powerful force too. They still remember to use stones. It isn't fair, she said. A stone hit her on the side of the head. Jackson 6. Jackson wanted to show that some people didn't care if they hurt to others, just because they were so accustomed. On the lottery, people still remember to use the stones to kill the woman. Mr. Summers spoke frequently to the villagers about making a new box, but no one liked to accept even as much tradition. The stones hit her on the side of her head and she died. Jackson also used tradition different from the outsiders. Jackson showed that sometimes people like to continue with old things in their lives. The old man told us that in his tone that tradition have to continue and the leader doesn't want to change like Mr. Summers. He doesn't want to make a new box. He wants to continue like he. This proves how an individual have the same powerful force like society. Hinton and Jackson use conflict in their books to demonstrate one purpose in our lives. In Hinton's case, the purpose was to let us know that although you want to be a good person, the social class are not going to let you be. This proves how Hinton and Jackson used conflict in their books to demonstrate one purpose in each book. Hey, I said, Sally, can you see the sunset really good from the website? Hinton 129. This, Hinton showed that Sox or Greasers, rich or poor, they are equals, because even if they are rich or poor, they see the beauty of the sunset, even if they are from west, east, north, or south. This is Hinton's purpose. She wants to let you know that you and all people in the world are important. Doesn't care your social class. You can be a good person.